Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd. And on Monday, we talked a little bit about how we might wear many masks and put on many faces in the world. And that part of our spiritual journey is to try to take those masks off and just simply be who we are, both inside and outside. And that, of course, begs the question of who are we really on the inside? What have we been created to do and present as ourselves in the world? And I was thinking that a lot of what we think about ourselves and present to the world as being ourselves is often influenced by how we see others. And several years ago, I took a class. It was called Creating a Life That Matters. And in there, we were asked to do an exercise about looking at a drawing, a picture of an iceberg. And when we look at an iceberg in the world, we only see the top part of it, and that top part may well be just a very small part. Usually is just a very small part of the entire iceberg. And that is how we often see other people. We just see the little tiny bit that is showing itself to us in the few minutes we spend with someone, or even a whole lifetime that we spend with someone. And we have no idea about all the other things underneath the surface of the water that are influencing and holding up that iceberg, or destroying the iceberg, and eventually it will sink. And another example I wanted to give was when I was doing an internship as a chaplain in a hospital. And we were taught there to never treat the patient that we are going in to meet with as a patient. They have lots of people in the hospitals who treat a patient, medically that is, and are treating their cancer or a pre-surgery condition or whatever it might be. And that we were there to talk to the person as a spiritual being, as a whole being. And so we were taught to go in and say things like, tell me about your children. Or I hear that you have 7 grandchildren. Tell me about them. Or that I understand that you are a teacher. That must be very fulfilling in your life. And try to elicit um, an understanding of who that person is in addition to and beyond what we are seeing in that moment. And when we can do that and see others in that way, we will often begin to see a reflection of our true selves. And we may come to understand scriptures and sayings that tell us that you have been wonderfully made, that I, God, knew you when you were in your mother's womb. I know who you are. Our job in life and our goal in life is to often try to see us and others as God sees us, as truly and wonderfully made human beings. Will you pray with me, please? Holy One, keep drawing me nearer and nearer to you, that I may know who you have created me to be. Amen.